Good afternoon, everybody. Sorry about that. I sat down to get ready and I was like, no, not got a pencil. How can I not have a pencil? That's ridiculous. But all sorted now, so I think everything's here that we need. Regular pen, pencil, tortillon. Have I got a tortillon? Of course do you know? Of course I've got a tortillon. This is silly, isn't it? And pens and everything else. Coloured pencils. So let's make a start on number 519. I've got a regular tile and I've inked it with one colour. I think I've used the colour Cloud Pink one. I can't remember the exact name. But it doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do with it. So first things first, I'm going to come in with pencil. And today, I want to do, imagine sort of where the middle is. A little bit there. All right. And I want to put myself a shape in. I'm going to go for an oval. So it's not got to be a particular size, but I am going to sort of fill in, have a little space top and bottom. I'm not going to see all of it when I've done. This is just to give me a bit of a frame to work within. You can use any shape you like. You can use a circle if you wanted to, if that was easier, or a rectangle. But I'm just sketching it in. Okay, so I've got something there. Sometimes, I tend to put a lot of lines in. Then I can come in and I can remove the bits I don't want. It just makes life a little bit easier. I think what I've done, I've left all my equipment in my bag from the other day, from Hobby Maker, and of course that's in the boot of my car, and I'm in the office, not with my car. So, okay, bit of an egg shape. Now let's have a look. It's a little bit wider one side than the other. It doesn't have to be exact in the middle, but if we're doing it in pencil, we might as well, haven't we? Do a little bit of something. There we go. So I've got something that's going to set me up there. See, sketching it around, job done. All right, next bit then. What I'm going to do, I'm going to come straight in with pen today. I think that's quite a nice thing to do. And going to start sort of on this left-hand side. Have a look. I'm going to put myself like a little teardrop shaping, but kind of curved. You see how it's going to work in and around like that. I'm just going to go back over that because sometimes you do it with the side of your pen and it didn't quite want to sort of give me the... Okay, looks like Spider-Man, doesn't it? All right, let's move in. Come on, concentrate. So I'm going to follow this curve around. Here we go. And I'm going to create a swirl on the top. It doesn't have to go all the way to the end, it's fine. Okay, little swirl. And then either side of the swirl, see, sort of heel it there and there, put a little line in so we can see we've got that little bit of a scroll shape there. Okay. So then I'm going to come from the bottom here and I'm going to come up and create a loop. Okay, and then I'm going to get another loop in there, like that. And then this gap here, I'm going to put a loop in that way, like that. All right, so I've got my teardrop shape, I've done my swirl, I've got my two loops and my loop there. And you see, I've got a little bit of a space there. I'm going to sort of just join that to it. Fill that in with a bit of ink there. And put myself a couple of little lines there. So it needs a bit of a stem. So now I know where the sort of it's sort of lined that way. So I'm going to put myself a couple of lines. Now you can choose, you can stick inside that oval shape or you can go right to the bottom and out of the other side of it. I think I'm going to sort of stick with it being inside the oval for now anyway. Okay, there's my first one. So I'm going to do another, and this time I'm going to go in the opposite direction. So there's my sort of shape, opposite direction. And then along here, look, curl, like before. And one there, one line that side. So far, so good. So bringing in my loops again. So one here And another one, so I'm going to get 2 in that side. And the third one I'm going to fill in that area there, look. Let's put that little line in there, fill it in. And then a couple of little lines in there. So this one now, I'm going to bring it in here. And again, I'm not going to go over that oval there, that shape. I'm going to leave it within. Okay, 2 little flowers. So let's give them some little leaves. Say little. I'm going to come up bank and put a curve in. And then I'm going to come down with a bit of a wobble, like that. And join it. And same sort of thing. I'm going to do one this side, look, up. A little bit of a wobble. Now this one, I'm going to come up, but see it's going to go in underneath there. It's okay, I'm going to work behind it. Another one there, look. And a little bit of a wobble. Like so, point. Join that point at the top there. So this gives me 2 flowers and a few little leaves to get me started with, okay? So sticking with my pen, this time let's go over here. I've got a bit of a space here, so I think that's a good one to start with. And I'm going to come in and I'm going to put myself just a little bit of a wobbly shape. Not too big, see? And I'm now out of that oval, so ignoring it here. So I'm going to draw around that wobbly shape. Keep it quite close. Another one. And then I could do it again, look. Around we go. Now it depends on how big you started and how big you want this sort of little bloom to be. Just drawing around it each time. You can change the shape a little bit if you feel you need to. Add an extra little wobble in. I think I'm going to do another one. Let's have a look at it after that. We want sort of different size things. Going to see some. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. So I'm going to do 2 more of those. I'm going to put one in here. And then I'm going to sort of make my decision as if I think they're the right size before I put the stem on. And around we go. So it just sort of follows it round. Keep it going. Actually, I'm going to fill in the middle with the ink there. I think that's it. Same with this one. So yeah, I'm not trying to make the shape the same each time. They're both different. In and along. Now there's no rush with this. Don't think you've got to keep up with me and do it at the speed of lightning. You can take your time. And I'll do another one. And spend all afternoon on it if you want to, or all weekend. Do a little bit and come back to it. Okay. That's whatever works for you. Speaking of this weekend, we've got sewing classes on this weekend, so I'm going to be here at the office, busy. We've got a couple of bits and pieces we're making. Looking forward to that. Really excited for tomorrow, of course. We've got a bit of a... we're doing a bit of a backpack. All right. So, should be fun. Bring it round. And same as we go along there. Okay, so I've got 3 of them in. Alright. So again, I'm going to join them with a kind of a stem. We're all going almost to the middle bit-ish. Anyway. That kind of works its way down. Okay. And one here. If you don't feel like they need to go to the middle, if you think you can't quite get it there, it doesn't matter. They can be around here, it's fine. So that's that bit. Okay. So next one, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some little kind of bubbles in. Alright. So I'm going to do a few of those. Put one there, look. I'm going round it a couple of times because it actually helps sort of redefine your shape. It makes you feel like you've got a better bubble. I'm going to put 3 in there, look. Maybe a part 1 in there. And few around here. And one down there. Okay. So let's do this one here, being that it's sort of in the open. I'm going to come in and put a line either side. Either side, so almost like I'm splitting it up. I'm going to get 2 in there. 2 in there. 2 in there. And 2 in there. And then in between, I'm going to put another line, but I'm going to make them smaller. So we've got a little bit of shape going on there. And then I can put a little dot on the top of each one. I'm giving it a little bit of, just say, you could use a gel pen or a little bit of glitter there as well if you wanted to. Works quite nicely, like so. So I'm going to go ahead and do that with all of them. And you know, you can make them bigger or little, whatever you want. It's going behind the leaves there. I know these two are going to join a little bit, but I don't really mind that either. And, you know, I think even if you can get a couple in there, you know, you can do that and mix it up a bit. They don't have to be exactly the same. And little dots in. Alright. So yeah, that sort of gives it a bit of interest as it sits behind that leaf. Let's do another one. So this is going to kind of cross over and mix into that one, but that's fine because that's what flowers do. And putting dots on first. I can come back and do those in the middle afterwards. Right. Little dots in there. And lines again. Little dots on the top of those. There we go. So, a few more of those to do. This is why sometimes, you know, I like to put my bubbles in first so I can see where I'm going. And then once that's done, I can come in and just put those lines in. That's it. See, like that. And then dots on the top, each one. Oops. Along we go. Each bit, and then see, I can get another one in there. Another one there. And follow it round. Let's get a couple more in. See, just sort of little bits along the way. Little dots. Okay. And along we go. It just gives it a little bit of different texture, a bit of something changing there. So rather than have the same kind of petal and leaf shapes in there, see there, I'm going to come and do different sizes in the middle of that. It just sort of changes it up a bit. Like kind of a nice little flourish to sort of mix and match in as well. And again, little dots on the top of each line as you work your way around. Sort of defines that top edge a little bit there. They're quite seed-like, aren't they? And let's get one in here. So see, I started with sort of 2 in there, didn't I? But whatever works. There's no panic. You can do different things. And along we go. Into there. And again, little dots on the top there. Sort of giving it that design. One more look in here. Oh, there's one there as well, not to forget that one. You can put as many of these in as you like. You can do just the roses if you want to. You could even have an extra petal or on the side of the rose. You know, at the moment we've just got the little bloom, but you can mix it round. Okay, so you're going to see a bit of it in there as well. And little dots. So you've got one hidden in the background there. So let's have some little stems coming from it. Keep it thin. They're quite small petals, so we don't want a huge sort of stem in there. And you're going to sort of work it down as far as you can. Again, a lot of this is going to sort of get hidden in amongst all these bits and pieces, so you don't have to be completely precise with them. It goes, see? So this one there, you're going to probably get one there, look, one there. You see how it's building up here? Yeah. Okay. So, a couple of little leaves again. So on these ones where I've got some space, I'm going to bring in a little line and a little line and a line in the middle and a little V on it. Okay, let's go in a little bit so you can see that. Let's do another one. See? A little V in it. Same on this side, so you're going to get something similar. Let's put a couple down here. So let's see if we can find one of the stems to work on there. You're going to get that's going to sit behind, look. And I'm going to put one down here. Sort of adds to the mix. See, I've got space here as well, so I can come and put a few in there. See, that's got a leaf sort of sticking there. Let's do one there. Let's mix them all up a little bit. Adds extra bits of depth there and interest. All right. So a couple of flourishes then. Let's bring out one up here. And I'm going to stick with the dots today. I'm going to go with a dot. And then a dot on either side, see, and join them like that. Get another one in there. And another one. See there. Just going to see that bit there, look. And let's put another one in here. So, you know, have a look at where you've got some space and where you think that these benefit. Let's have a little look-see. So they're going to kind of be more up this top end. Let's pull one out there. All right. Okay, into those. So I think, do I want, yeah, I'm going to put another one sort of here. Want it to look like, you know, it's a nice bunch of flowers. It's, yeah, one there maybe. Along there, just little dots. And join them together. Like so. Okay, so we've now got this oval shape in the background and we think, well, okay, we don't need to see all of it, but we definitely want to have a bit of it here because obviously that's where our little stems are going underneath. And rather than draw the whole thing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue with that kind of a dot idea and put some little dots there just to give me an idea that there's something there. Maybe a couple there. And same on this side as well. So we know it's there, but we're not really having to put a full line in, okay? I'm not going to do it round here because, of course, all the flowers are covering that area. So let's get rid of that oval bit there. Let's see, very gently, just remove those bits. So it's giving you the impression, look, that it's got a shape to it. Put a bit of shading on in a minute, it'll help as well, but we've got a little bit of something going there. So let's take this little flourish that we've done and I'm going to put a couple in the corner like this. So same double dots, look. Join it together. Let's put one in there. So again, little dots. There we go. And I'm going to do a couple of those in each corner, but what I'm not going to do is look at the last one and try and copy it. They're going to be completely different, and that's absolutely fine. So get yourself a couple of those in there. Into that one. Same in these corners, so draw your lines first if you feel that works better for you. And let's draw those bits in. Okay. The next one. into there. You see, sort of follow it down. And that one. So I've got some of that on all sides. So let's bring in, it's going to bring in just a little one of those little flowers. See, I'm going to put some lines coming all the way around, different sizes. Maybe another coming sort of up and out, just to give it a bit of interest there. You see? And same this side. All right, same sort of thing, look. So I'm going to follow it round with a few little lines. Okay, like that. Just put one on that. And again, same kind of thing around each one. So make a nice little card topper, wouldn't it? Just make it really bright. Okay. And this one. There we go, see? Same on this one. So you see, I'm not sort of splitting my space up there because they're so small. It doesn't really matter. You're going to sort of work your way around anyway and get some of these little lines. It's going to fill the whole of the outside, so you don't need to split it. Okay. And similar on this one here. There you go. Do one there. See, again, I'm not trying to recreate. I'm doing something different on each one. Same sort of flower shape, but different positions. Let's have a look at that. See, so we've got something a little bit built up. So, okay, I think what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to remove that bit of pencil there that I don't need. There you go. Done. And I'm going to put a bit of pencil shading on. This would look lovely in lots of bright colours, but today I'm feeling that I'm going to just sort of shade it with my pencil. So here we go. Bit on each of those. A little bit there, look. Bit on each of those loops. Around the top there. Let's go in a little bit more so you can see that. Okay, a little bit on the loops. Top of that one, round there. A little bit on those lines. Let's come in with a bit of pencil on those stems. Now this one, it's a little bit unusual this. I'm going to treat it like I would a bubble, and I'm going to add a little bit of pencil in one part of it. See, so it's almost like just that bit there. Now it looked nice. You could colour each line in differently if you wanted to. Lots of other different things you can do there. And again, a little bit down those stems. Just like that. I'm going to find all of them. A little bit at the bottom of the leaves. You see? Just a little bit. And then, of course, these leaves we can go in. Add a little bit more to it. At the tops there. And here I'm going to treat them like little bubbles. So, little sort of a line on the side there. Okay. And then around the oval where I've got these little dots, I am going to come in on the inside and do a little bit of pencil just where they are. Okay. So let's soften all these off then. It doesn't matter where you start, because of course what we're trying to do is a little bit of shadow, leave a little bit of light. Let's soften that off, and I'm just coming into the piece there. There you go, just a little bit. Into those leaves. And along to those sections. Okay, see how we're just sort of trying to soften that pencil out, but not really completely cover everything. So here I can swirl. Just want to sort of soften it off. Alright, same with this. Well, I'm not trying to completely cover everything. Let's do these little petals now. I say, it'd look lovely if you want to colour it. I'm going to stick with the colour on the back of the tile today. And there, go with that. I'm going to use this for the rest. I'm going to bring my white pencil in a minute. Let's see how that looks. Can you see? There we go. So I'm just going to bring this is my regular white pencil. It's quite a little one, look. It's one of my older ones. And I'm going to add a little bit of white. See, to the other side where I've got no shadow or no shading on those little bubbles. Okay, let's just soften that off there. And then see where I've got these little lines. I can come in, look, and add a touch of white where that highlight is, the tops of those. Just because I've got that pink in there, I can get away at adding that little bit of white in. Depends on what colour background you've got, anything like that. A little bit see on there as to whether it shows up, but it's nice to put it in. A little bit in there, look. I kind of just missed a leaf there. Right, I'm going to put a little bit of a highlight in that one. Okay, now I've not done anything with the outside bits. They're purely there for like a little decoration. But inside here as well, being it's quite sort of pink, I'm going to add a little bit of white in there. So I'm not going to really press on. I'm just adding a little touch of it. See, it's giving it a little bit of a highlight there. Okay. That's it. Sort of just giving it that little bit of extra light in there. And of course the rest of it is going to look a little bit darker because of it. Let's bring a little bit more of that in. And back in with that tortillon. Okay. Soften that off. So the dark around the outside there, and I've got that little bit of a light on the inside. Makes all the difference. I'm not going to worry about the top end there. So quite a quick one really. So if you want to colour and add extra, but I really wanted to sort of keep it quite monochrome today. So there we go. Last thing to do, bit of an initial. Sort of put it here and amongst that little border there. There you go. So got all weekends to play with this one. Maybe you're going to do it a little bit bigger, try it some different colours. But most of all, have a little bit of fun with it and let me know how you get on. Post some pictures and I'll catch you all. Put a little bit on that leaf there. I'll catch you all at some point next week. So have a lovely weekend. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.